Please welcome. We have AB plus C equals 2020. We have A plus BC equals 2021. Now let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Okay. Now let's subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So we can say A plus BC minus AB plus C equals 2021 minus 2022. All right, so you're going to have, okay, A plus BC minus AB minus C equals 1. All right, so let's write our equation in another form. So we're going to have A minus AB plus BC minus C equals 1. So let's factorize here, or let's bring the common ones out. So you have A, and then we have 1 minus B. We have C, we have B minus 1 equals 1. All right, so we're going to have A times 1 minus B plus C times. Now, this part of the equation can be written as minus 1 plus B. All right, so you're going to have A times 1 minus B. Okay, now we can change this part of the equation. Okay, so we can write this part as minus C, and then here we have 1 minus B equals 1. All right, so our equation becomes A minus C, and then here we have 1 minus B equals 1. So you can see we have a binomial here. All right, now 1 is the same as 1 times 1, and that will give us case 1. And 1 is the same as minus 1 times minus 1. This will give us case 2. So we have two cases here. All right, so let's say case 1. All right, so from case 1, we can say A minus C equals, okay, A minus C equals 1. And then we can say 1 minus B equals 1. Now let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 3. Let's call this equation 4. Okay, so you can see from equation 4, okay, we can say 1 minus 1 equals B. So B equals 0. Now let's put B equals 0 into equation 1. So from equation 1, we have AB plus C equals 2020. Okay, all right, so we are going to say when B equals to 0, you are going to have A times 0 plus C equals 2020. Okay, so you're going to have C equals 2020. Now we know the value for C and B now in case 1. So let's find the value for A. All right, now let's use B equals 0. Let's put B equals 0 into equation 2. So we say from equation 2, okay, A plus BC should give us 2021. Okay, so when B equals to 0, you have A, okay, and then you have 0 times C equals 2021. So you have A equals 2021. All right, so now we know the values for A, B, and C. So we can say the values for A, B, and C are, okay, A is 2021, B is 0, and C is 2020. Now we have two cases, okay? So we have solved case 1. So let's solve case 2. So you see from case 2, okay, from case 2, A minus C, okay, times 1 minus B will give us minus 1 times minus 1. Therefore, we can say A minus C equals minus 1. We can say 1 minus B equals minus 1. Now let's name our equations. Okay, so let's check the names of the previous equations. So the last equation was equation 4. Okay, so we can call this equation equation 5 and call this equation 6. So from case 2, equation 6, we can say 1 plus 1 equals b. So b equals 2. So we know the value for b in case 2, which is 2. So let's put b equals 2 into equation 1. Okay, so we say put b equals 2 into equation 1. And we have equation 1 as, okay, a, okay, ab plus c equals 20, 20. Okay, so we are putting it in equation 1. All right, so let's do it here. So we have equation 1 here, ab plus c equals 20, 20. Okay, and then we have equation 2 here as ab. All right, let's do it this way. So equation 1 is ab plus c equals 20, 20. So put b equals 2 here, and you have 2a, okay, plus c equals 20, 20. Call this equation 7. Okay, now let's put b equals 2 into equation 2. Now equation 2 itself is, okay, a plus bc equals 20, 21. So when you put b equals 2 here, you have a plus 2c equals 20, 21. Now let's call this equation 8. All right, now let's group equation 7 and 8. So you have 2a plus c equals 20, 20. This is equation 7, okay? And then we have a plus 2c equals 20, 21. This is equation 8. All right, now what we are going to do here is to eliminate either a or c. Now we want to eliminate c first. Therefore, these terms have to be the same, okay? All right, so we say multiply equation 7 by 2. So you're going to multiply equation 7 by 2, and that gives us 2 times 2a plus c equals 20, 20, okay? All right, so you're going to have 2 times 2, that's 4a, times c, 2 times c is 2c, and times 2 times 20, 22 is 4020. Now let's call this equation 9. Now, when you observe equation 9, equation 8 and equation 9, you can see they have one of their terms being the same, that is 2c. So let's subtract. So we say, okay, so let's subtract equation 8 and 9. Subtract equation 8 from 9 or equation 9 from 8. So we are going to have a plus 2c equals 20, 21. This is equation 8, okay? And then equation 9 is 4a plus 2c equals 40, okay? This is 40, 40. Okay, I think I made some. So this is 40, 40, 4040. All right, so you're going to have equation 9 being 4040. All right, so this is equation 9. All right, so let's subtract. So we are going to have, okay, now let's subtract equation 8 from 9, okay? So a plus 2c equals, okay, a plus 2c equals 20, 21 equals 20, 21. So this is equation 8. Now let's do our subtraction. All right, so 4a minus a gives us 3a. 2c minus c gives us 0. So now you have 40, 40 minus 20, 21. Now let me check something here from equation 8. All right, so you're going to have 40, 40 minus 20, 21. So let's subtract. You have 4040 and 20, 21. So this gives us 9. Okay, this gives us 1, this gives us 0, this gives us 2. All right, so you're going to have 20 or 2019 here, or 2019. I divide here by 3, here by 3. Now you know the value for A. So you can say A equals 2000 or 2019 over 3. Now we know the value for A and the value for B in case 2. Now let's find the value for C. Alright, so we can put A and C, A and B into any of the equations, either equation 1 or 2, or the equations we derived in case 2. Alright, so let's say put into, let's check the equations in case 2. Alright, so case 2, okay, you can see from equation 6, we have A minus C equals minus 1. From equation 5, we have A minus C equals minus 1. Okay, this equation. A minus C equals minus 1. Okay, so you can say from equation 5, A minus C equals minus 1. And let's check again for clarity's sake. A minus C equals minus 1. That's correct. All right, now you know the value for A as 2019 over 3. Now let's put it into this equation. So you have 2019 over 3 minus C equals minus 1. All right, so this is what we have. So you're going to have 2019 over 3, okay, plus 1 equals C. So let's transpose C. So you have C equals 2019 over 3 plus 1. Now any number there has a power of 1, so it's over 1. Now let's find the LCM, or the least common multiple of the equation. So you have C equals 2019 over 3 plus 1 over 1. So the LCM here is 3. 3 goes here, 1 goes here, 2019. Okay, 1 goes here. 3 times 1 is 3. So you have C equals this, 2019 plus 3. So that gives us C equals, okay, this gives us 2022 over 3. Okay. All right. So you're going to say, therefore, okay, A, B, and C in case 2 equals, okay, so what did we get for A? So you can see A is 2019 over 3. 2019 over 3. Now B is, okay, B is 2, right? So let's check. B is 2. So you can see from equation 2, B is 2. So you can see this is equation 2. Sorry, case 2. Okay. So B is 2. And C is 2022 over 3. Okay. Subscribe and share.